Hello friends, I am on my way to work, so I'm gonna make this really quick, but I'm trying out a new perfume today, the Bombshell line. I took part in their buy two get two free sale, and then I also had a coupon for $25 off of $75. So I bought a lot of Victoria's Secret perfumes blind, without smelling them. I read the olfactory notes. And then I decided to buy the entire Bombshell line, with the exception of a couple. Like, I don't have the original for some reason, but I have many. So the first one I decided to open is this one. This is Bombshell in Bloom. I figured, hey, I like Flower Bomb in Bloom, so Bombshell in Bloom reminds me of that. Let me open this one first. It smells like sweaty socks. And I was expecting something kind of florally and youthful and fun. And don't get me wrong, it does have all of those things. I sprayed it on my hand. I'm currently wearing a Pink Sugar and a Baccarat Rouge together, so maybe it's affecting the smell because there's a lot of smells going around right now, but it does have a very florally scent, but I just can't get over the fact that it smells like sweaty socks. Like, it goes in between, like, good and bad for me. Like, I'm kind of like, I smell it and I'm like, oh, it's floral. And then I'm like, undertone of socks. My own socks, because I smelled other people's sweaty, disgusting socks in, like, the gym. And they don't smell exactly like this, but if I ever take socks off of my feet that I've worn for more than one day, I usually, like, if I don't wear them for a long time, I'll wear my socks for 2 days. If it's only a couple of hours, and then I'll take them off to smell them to make sure they're not too smelly. It smells like the way that my socks smell after I wear them for 2 days. Which isn't, like, terribly offensive and unpleasant, but it's just not something that I want to be smelling as a fragrance. And now that I'm actually thinking about it, maybe it is the way this fragrance mixes with my skin and gives off of that, this is what my smelly feet smell like. But I don't really like it. I'm going to try it again at a later date when I'm not already wearing different fragrances to see if that'll help. But this is just a first impression, so next clip is going to be me trying it at a later date without all of this going on, and maybe I'll like it better. And also by that time, the fragrance will be allowed to sit. I literally just got this in the mail and I unboxed it. So it has been disturbed, so it might, be freaking out in the bottle. So we'll revisit this. Friends, today is the day. I just got out of the shower. I am ready for sleeping in my pizza pajamas. So let's do this. This has been sitting for, I would say, about a week now. Let me think. A week and a day. A week and 2 days. A week and a day, a week and 2 days. So it's been a bit. I have no fragrance on. Let's smell this and see if it still smells like my feet. Which is just really unfortunate. Okay. I'm not going to spray it on my body. I'm just going to spray it on my hand. I'm like really bad at this. No, I keep missing. Okay. I'm going to let that sit. Let it air out. So I do smell it in the air. It smells really fruity. But that's all I'm getting. Very fruity, very juicy. It kind of does remind me of Viva La Juicy a little bit. Kind of reminds me of like Kaylee's Eden Apple. It reminds me a little bit of Autumn Drive by Bath and Body Works. it just has that like juicy fruit, not juicy fruit because that's weird, not like the gum if that still exists, but it just has this very like juicy, fruity, like red fragrance to me based off of what I can smell in the air. I am letting this kind of evaporate a little bit so I can see what it smells like closer up. But first sniff after it's been sitting is pretty good. So far so good. I like it. Okay, let's smell it. Clearing out the nostrils by smelling my elbow. Okay. Okay, so second impression, no longer smells like my smelly socks, so that is a good thing. I get kind of like this like synthetic, like chemically smelling like whiff to it, but it doesn't smell like overpoweringly so. That's just me like picking at it. Otherwise, it smells pretty muted. Nothing terribly offensive. Kind of a little bit like coconut, but I know that it's like not coconut. Like I've said in videos before, my nose is not refined. I am not like a fragrance expert. I just like wearing perfume, so I'm not very good at the descriptor, and I am too lazy to do the research to make myself look like I know what I'm talking about, because I'd just be lying to you if that were the case. But honestly, it smells pretty good. It doesn't smell like what I expected it to smell like, which is Flower Bomb in Bloom, but it no longer smells the way it smelled when it first came to my doorstep, which is like my dirty, sweaty socks at the end of the day. And that's really what this video is about. But the more I smell it, there is really something in here that I just do not like. And I can't really put my finger on what it is. But no more foot smell, and that's really what matters. So that is the end of the video, and thanks everybody for wasting your time to watch this. And until next time, I will see everyone later. Bye!